Ahsoka episode 4. What did I think of this? I'm going to cover a bunch of things. I'm going to start off with my theory about the Memberberry, which is Anakin Skywalker at the end. So my theory is really simply this. Somehow Palpatine returned. We have to have a way for Palpatine to return after being thrown down the shaft of the Death Star by his apprentice and apparently dying. And how about this? He goes into the world between worlds to later on, as we've been established in Mandalorian, Project Necromancer, to leave that and end up in Project Necromancer. Now, it's also been established in the Disney trilogy that Kylo Ren was never talking to Darth Vader. Palps was the one in his head all the time, pretending to be Darth Vader. So, theory simply is this. Palps goes down the shaft. Somehow he ends up in this world between worlds, which is this thing that I think they're in, that I've heard of, but I don't watch the cartoons, so I don't know. He's pretending to be Anakin because, as a commentator wrote on somewhere, it's Darth Vader's lightsaber, not Luke's, because Luke has his lightsaber. So it's a different lightsaber, and Palps would have seen that particular Darth Vader lightsaber, not the one that ends up in Luke's hands. So it's Palps pretending to be Anakin, in my opinion. Okay. Now, watching the coordinates getting found out from the big magic ball, one at a time, going around in a ring. Interesting, they knew how many coordinates they needed to do. But my immediate thought was Stargate. Chevron locked and holding, chevron locked and holding, chevron locked and holding. And I thought, well, that's for a personal Stargate. They've got a big one, so that would be the superstargate that the ships travel through. And then I thought, how ironic or how wonderful would it be that as soon as they've locked all those things in place, it activates like a Stargate, and then suddenly all right ships start coming out of it like they did in Stargate SG1. That was my thought while I was watching that whole scene. Okay, let's move on from there. Let's talk about the fight. Morek, whatever his name is, who cares? The Mighty Morphin Power Ranger with the red blades. It turns out he's just a suit full of green mist. A suit full of hot air, green mist, gets cut, suit finishes, psh, off he goes. So was he actually real ever, or was he created by the witch lady? Don't know, don't care. Let's move on. He's nothing. Okay, law-accurate lightsabers in play when they chop down trees, but not any other time it seems. Okay, the Green Power Ranger guy's dead. It would have been too easy for them both, Sabine and Ahsoka, to take out the unblinking blonde woman. But no, I've got this. It's like, oh God. We have to set it up that way, because if they both took her out, then they went to the stone, while Ahsoka is fighting the guy, Sabine could just grab the ball and be done with it. And then in that case, was she trying to destroy the ball? Was that the goal? Because that's what was hinted at. And yet when she had the chance, instead of destroying it, she just grabbed it. And in fact, why did she grab it? Why didn't she just force push it off its pedestal? Or leave it on its pedestal and strike it with a lightsaber while it was there, if she was trying to destroy the ball? So she didn't use the Force at any time, neither did she use her second lightsaber. And when you watch the fight, and I've watched it a few times, if she'd used her second lightsaber, she would have defeated him pretty easily. Because while she's blocking here, she could have chopped his legs or something. Remember, law-accurate lightsabers really do a nasty piece of damage. But that didn't happen. But then when she's on the edge of the cliff, she grabs the blonde woman and smashes her head against the rock. No concussion, no headaches, didn't even take some ibuprofen when she recovered. And I'm thinking, well, if you could do that from the edge of the cliff, you could grab the ball from the edge of the cliff. And then you'd be on the edge of the cliff, and then he doesn't want to kick you off the edge of the cliff because you'd take the ball with you. So, okay, there's some interesting plot armor there going on. Robots can't hear other robots walking in rustly leaves and ground, apparently. And the long pause atmospheric things, like I said, George Lucas needs to be there saying faster, more intense. That's how I think of it. Okay, overall, though, what did I think of the episode overall? apart from the little nitpicky things, it's probably the most entertaining of the 4 episodes. That's how I think of it. And it's probably set up the most intriguing thing at the end. Now, why the woman took her kid into a space battle, the green woman, I don't know. But I think having the kid say, I've got a bad feeling, is a hint. It's like another Memberberry for Han Solo. But then having the kid operate the ship's hyperdrive is telling us now that the kid knows how to do something on the ship. So that's probably going to pay off in the next 1 or 2 episodes or something down the line. That's my prediction. But what did you think? Let me know down below.